Hello, today we're going to take a look at a brand new stove from MSR, the Pocket Rocket 2. This is a brand new stove for 2017, it's only just come out. It's a direct replacement for the original Pocket Rocket and the Micro Rocket, which have now both been discontinued. So here it is in its pack. We'll get it opened. We have a case. Here's the stove itself. An instruction manual. And a few stats about the stove. As you can see, the stove is very small, very compact. I'll have a look now, see how it fits inside the box. Very secure. So the stove is very lightweight, it only weighs in at 73 grams, and as you can see it's very compact. To unfold it, all you need to do is pull out the legs and then twist them round. So open the leg and then twist it round. And that gives you your pot stand. Now MSR have made this pot stand so it is more compatible with smaller pots. You should be able to fit this inside your pot and fit a smaller cup on top of the stove as well. So when the stove is inside the box, it weighs 119 grams, and as I said earlier, it's 73 grams for the stove on its own. It boils a litre of water in 3.5 minutes. That's according to MSR's figures, but we'll have a look in a minute and see how it boils. So here's a little bit of a closer look at the stove. As you can see, it's got the trademark 3 windbreaks, so if the wind's coming across here, it could possibly blow out 2 sections, but this section will keep the stove lit all the time, so it makes it a very useful piece of kit when it's quite windy out. I don't know if you can see the hinges here, but to close the stove you turn the hinge and then you just fold the stove leg down. So you turn the hinge and fold the stove leg down. Once that's out of the way, there we have it. Fold the leg down and that's the stove all compact. I bought one of the small MSR canisters which will also fit into my cook pot. So this canister's got 110 grams in it, but the larger one has 226 in, I think, and an MSR say that the larger one will burn for approximately an hour. So I'm expecting around half an hour's burn time on this particular canister. But if it only takes 3.5 minutes to boil a litre of water, then this will still last me for the trip that I go out. So let's get the stove on top of the canister. Just screws on. So this is the mug that I'm going to be using with this stove. This is the Alt Kit, I think it's a Mai Tai 650. It's quite a small mug, very compact. So I'll just check that everything fits in. So the canister fits in nicely. Back the stove down. Put it in the box. Try it this way around. So the stove doesn't fit in the box with the gas canister inside. could fit it in like that and just wrap it inside a little bag or something. Then it all fits nicely. But the box will fit in the stove quite easily, both ways. So if you want to store your gas canister separately, then that will work just fine. So it unfolds quite quickly. Takes a little bit of getting used to. Doesn't take too much time at all. This size pot fits securely on top. I would say the diameter of this is between 4 and 5 inches. So it will take smaller than that, so I would imagine it will take a pot of around 2.5–3 inches in diameter. I'm going to do a boil test now. I don't know what the standard measurement is, I think it's 2 cups, but I'm going to do 500 milliliters, which is enough for one of these dehydrated meals, and it will make me a cup of coffee inside this mug. So 500 ml, 300 ml for that, and 200 ml for the coffee, and then I'm sorted. So we'll get 500 milliliters of water in. First I'll just show you what the burn's like on the stove, so I'll turn it on. Well, I can tell why they call it a Pocket Rocket. There's a simmer. And that is a rocket. Doesn't take very much at all to make the stove rise though, so we've gone from off there, and that is only 1/4 of a turn, so it's about 1/8 of a turn, so it's a very fine adjustment. Just over 1/4 of a turn, it's fully on. So we'll boil 1/2 litre of water and see how long it takes. Set the stopwatch away. So we're getting some action after only 30 seconds. I'll just bring you over to it now. Little bubbles. It's 1:44 now. We're not there yet, but we're not far off. Possibly boil quicker in a stainless steel mug, but I'm not sure. It's 2 minutes 30 seconds. And we're boiling. That's 2 minutes 30 seconds. And as you can see, we've got a raging water. Or a shug would say. That there's a purdy boil. So the titanium handles are red hot. So what I forgot to do there was to weigh the gas canister before I started. So I could have seen exactly how much fuel I used to do that, but so it wasn't a huge amount as it was only running for 2 minutes 30 seconds. Whether it would boil a litre of water in 3.5 minutes, I don't know. But I'm more than happy with 2.5 minutes for half a litre of water. It's only been a couple of minutes since the stove stopped, and it's actually cooled to the touch now, which I am amazed with. You can still feel that it's been heated up, but I can pick this up no problem at all. Gas canister's freezing now, so when you use it, it must do something, but it wasn't that cold before. And I'll take the stove apart. Fold down these arms again, so you turn them 180 degrees round, just fold them in. Twist the leg 180 degrees round and fold down the leg. And that's it, the stove all compact and folded again. Now, although the case seems pretty robust, I want to be able to fit my canister and the stove inside my pot, so I don't think I'm going to use this. It does fit really nicely, and it's going to protect your stove from all sorts of, from hammer, so it's not going to get squashed. But all I've got is a little tiny bag. I'm going to put the stove inside the bag. I'm then going to put my canister inside the stove, and then just keep the stove on top. And that way everything is compact, all in one nice neat little package. I can even fit my lighter in there, and I'm good to go. So there we have it, the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. It's replaced the original Pocket Rocket and the Micro Rocket. It seems a great stove, very quick boil time, lightweight, compact, and it fits inside a small mug, which is exactly what I've been looking for. As you can see, it's a really good piece of kit. It's got a very smart anodised finish. Quality looks excellent. So overall, I'm really pleased with it. So if you're in the market for a lightweight gas stove, the MSR Pocket Rocket 2 is a great option. It's well worth checking out. Obviously there are others out there which are also very good. It's a great stove, it's very well made, and the boil times are very, very quick. Lightweight, compact, and you won't even know you've got it in your backpack. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.